Oh, hello everyone, glad to see you here. What's up? Welcome to a Super Ninja Steel review for Magic Misfire. Yeah, this is episode 18, a little behind, so I need to get this knocked out. And Doom Signal because, guys, the finale is happening this Saturday, so gotta pump these out. Really quick though, before I get into it, thank you so much for everyone for your donations, your tweets, your words of encouragement, coming in on the stream, everything for Extra Life 2018. That was Saturday. It was a blast. We actually watched Doom Signal together. I had it up, so it was like a live commentary, but I am gonna do a full review of it later. But thank you guys so much for everything in it. Not only did we hit our $500 goal, we exceeded it at $520. Thank you, Ranger Nation. We would not have been able to do it without you. And if you still would like to donate, the link is still good. They accept donations for 2018 up until December 31st, and then we can start the 2019 fundraiser for it. So thank you on behalf of Extra Life, Children's Miracle Network, everything. Thank you so much. Let's just get into the episode review, shall we? Magic Misfire. I just kept scratching my head a little bit. A few things. One, did the teacher have tenure or not? Because there's no way he could be fired like that. Two, wow, Preston's using his magic in school. 3, completely bamboozled the poor principal, and now, like, what if she's gonna go to the doctor and be like, I don't remember falling asleep? Like, what if there's something medically wrong with me? It's not, and also, that's not how printers work. If you can find me anybody who works in an office building or has worked in something or done copies before or used a printer in their life would tell you that if I could find a printer that would spit out pages that fast without a paper jam or having to change the toner, because yes, you still have to change the yellow toner if you're just going to print only in black because that's how these stupid things work. I worked in an office before. I would love to find that printer because they don't exist. Okay, now that all the silliness outside, let's start talking about Magic Misfire. Presto Changeo has a magic club, or he looks like he's leading the magic club, and one of their teachers, who I completely already forgot his name, he was letting them use his room to source whatever the magic club. Starts off innocently enough. Victor and Monty come in, who, by the way, this episode is really like, the comedy is there, don't get me wrong, with the chicken and with the whatever. The comedy's there, but they just seem so much more normal. It was like that part, that aspect of the episode I really did enjoy. Presto Changeo has a magic club. They're doing it in there. Victor and Monty show up because they think it's going to be a great place to meet chicks. Sure. It's too early to wake up from your nap, kiddo. Okay. Apparently, Monty is good at hypnotism because he hypnotizes Victor, telling him that when, he says the word chicken, he's going to be a chicken. Well, it worked. It actually worked amazing. And Victor pretends to be a chicken and doing what chicken does, and he's like, "Macaw," and he's like destroying everything. So the whole room is a disaster. The teacher comes back in, basically going, I was gone for 2 minutes. What in the world happened? Totally sympathize with that. Weird years ago, I thought maybe I wanted to be a teacher, and so I was a substitute teacher for like 2 years. You turn your back for a minute and like somehow there's glitter all over everywhere and you're like, there wasn't even glitter on the classroom. Where is this coming from? I totally get where the teacher's coming from that. So he's throwing a fit and he's already like, you guys can't use my classroom anymore for this. This is just ridiculous. And there's like a bee flying around and that's what they were like. Oh, there's a bee. And well, it was the bee and the chicken. Anyway, a person tries to make the bee go to sleep, which is a lot nicer than I would just say smash it with a shoe. Unless it was a honeybee. Hey, bees are your bros, just for the sake of this. He uses a magic spell to make him go to sleep, which causes the teacher to go to sleep. Principal comes in, teacher gets fired, Preston feels terrible. Now, in all of this, they're like, oh, well, we gotta find him, we gotta get him back. Rangers start doing some petitions. Mick sees Tynamon and, Tynamon is apparently tiny. We learned that before he goes to see Mick. Remember when I said, like, weeks ago, I was like, I feel like there's something weird about that guy. Like, he's actually really small. I was actually remembering the Ninja footage because he indeed, thank you, Kota, he indeed was a tiny tiny monster in a robot. Everybody finds out, and he's like, you have to make me big, Odious. And she's like, fine, but you have to do this task for me first. So the Rangers are getting some petitions, which I mean is smart enough, gather like 140 signatures. Does not change the principal's mind. Sleeping on the job is not an excuse. Preston's like, well, everybody makes a mistake. Me getting ink on my hands is a mistake. Falling asleep in class, it is a big mistake. However, it's not necessarily, I think, a fireable offense. I think he would be suspended. I think he would have to go in front of, like, the Board of Education. There would definitely be a special meeting of the schools. But really, nope. He's fired on the spot, so they get the petition going, give it to the principal. Nope, not going to change his mind. Mick's like, oh, I'm sure you guys will use your Ranger minds. Brax shows up, or Buzzcam's activity. I don't think they know it's Brax at the time, but Buzzcam's activity happens. The Rangers go to fight them, and Tynamon, being the tiny man, which kind of really... he shows up and brainwashes Mick. Mick goes with him, and the Rangers fight Brax. Now, they fight Brax, and they think he is... Brax was the distraction. They end up using this like force field to get him in. They worked on it earlier in the episode, so it wasn't completely out of left field, but they use all their element stars and it creates a big barrier. Well, great, Brax can't escape. However, they trap Brody in with it, and Brax beats the crap out of Brody, and in fact breaks his element star, his ninja star, which, come to find out later, and I'm just gonna keep saying which on this, it's about what happened to it with Foxytron. There's no, like, oh no, his ninja star's broken. It doesn't matter. You guys just fix them. This isn't like, oh, someone lost their powers. They have to find a new source. They have to find, oh, they broke our weapons. We have to find new weapons. No, they break our power stars. It doesn't matter. They just fix them. So I completely forgot about that part of the entire plot. Leads the way to, however, Preston gets the Lion Fire gear and whatnot because Brody couldn't make it, so he gives it to Preston. Preston does get to lead the morph. I'm happy that it's a Preston focused episode, of course, because I do like Preston, and I mean, it's the, you know, is it the Sidarso effect? Probably, but genuinely, again, I like the people who are the actors. I like. Sometimes it's just not great. So while they are waiting on his ninja star to be fixed, they decide to do a little ninja-ing. Now, their big thing to how are we going to get... Now, Mick's not there, by the way, so he couldn't give them the good advice of, is this really the best idea you could come up with? Sarah also lets it go. Oh, does that happen late? Yeah, that probably happens late. Nah, you know what? We're just going to cover the rest of the stupid teacher plot. They put the principal under a spell. So he makes her fall asleep. Now, by the way, like, doors were locked. They're sneaky in their ninja gear. Like, what the crap? So, that was their main plan. They put the teacher to sleep. They stole her keys, put them out in the parking lot near where Haley was talking to the principal that was, or the teacher that was fired that, like, had all of his stuff packed up, you know, in his car. She's like, oh, aren't these the principals? Aren't these your keys? No, these are the principals. And so Haley AFK's out, and I'm sure as that guy, the teacher, like, really, she just fired me and now you're making me bring her stupid keys back from the parking lot. Not only is she asleep, they decide to make a huge mess. They have the printer going everywhere. It is just a massive disaster. So she wakes up going, oh yeah, what's there? The teacher guy that got fired is like, I think you fell asleep. So he hands her keys back, to which she's like, I don't remember dropping them. Again, she's gonna end up at the doctor thinking she has some weird memory thing going on wrong, because she's like, I have a key, but no, it's magic. She realizes that anyone can make mistakes, and please stay. He agrees to stay because Summer Cove just wouldn't be the same without him, according to Preston. Blah, blah, blah. Preston gets Lion Fire. They're out and fighting. Tynamon has to beat the Ranger. So he comes out. They just smash him immediately. And then he's like, and then and he comes back in together. Not even a scratch on him. The gear put everything together again and destroy him, but they just destroy the robot body. They give him a good hit to the face, and he comes off, and it's great. They're looking at this, and then Brody, his ninja star is already fixed, of course. So he comes in. I swear that was simply for, just to fit this footage. He comes in, and they're like, what? Look, Dynamite. Yeah, he's tiny. His little robot thing comes out, and he's a little dude inside. He jumps out and the body just whack, which I thought was way funnier than it probably should have been. But he gets his wish, and he was tiny, but now he gets to be very, very big for a very short amount of time because he gets demolished by the Ultra Zord really fast. The mecha footage on it is just, it was a little, they get the Ultra Zord, they destroy him. That's fine. Madame Odious, however, does not care in the slightest. She knows that the brainwave changer, the brainwasher, brainwave changer works too. The brainwasher works, and she knows that now, and so she has Mick. They're like, how are we gonna do it? Mick, make my signal grow! And Mick's gonna make a bunch of things to make the signal go all throughout the world, taking over every system. Yeah, that's about it. I love how Odious just does not care in the slightest. Just like most of us probably did not care because who was tying him on? He took Brody. If it wasn't for that one episode that, he took the Gold Ranger's voice, I would be like, I don't know anything about this guy or why he's here or what he did. He was just kind of lame. That was, I guess, it's kind of part one of the 3-part finale. In theory, I feel like the next episode, Doom Signal, episode 19, is more of the true start to the finale, but things were clearly coming in. In this one, another general down in Tynamon. We find out that Odious, has a big master plan. She's already kidnapped Mick. A lot of things are going well for Odious right now, and the Rangers are completely oblivious. They think that, and I guess, I put it on there. Mick, so he's kidnapped. He tells the Rangers that his parents are sick, so he has to go back to the Lion Galaxy, which, obviously is a lie, because he's brainwashed. And, yeah, so they think he's gone and things are going okay-ish? Things aren't going okay. Things aren't going to be okay. But that was Magic Misfire. The next episode I'm going to talk about is Doom Signal. Yeah, stay tuned for that one. It's coming really, really fast. Thanks for just watching this. I want to try to keep this under 15 minutes. Guess it kind of felt like the show's ramping up. Mick being brainwashed and taken at the end. The ending of it definitely felt more like it, but I still don't feel like the odds are really against them because they're just destroying all of the generals with the Zords they already have. Brody's ninja star gets hurt, and it doesn't matter. It just gets fixed. You just kind of feel like it doesn't really matter what she throws at them because the Rangers are just going to do it, which I guess is faith in your Rangers, but you shouldn't be awake yet. Babies don't understand daylight savings time. Toddlers, even. So on that note, I'm going to wrap up this review. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. My name is Ranger Liz. I'll see you as always Friday on the Ranger Weekend Review, talking everything in your world of Power Rangers. Until then, have a fan-freaking-tastic day. I'll see you later. Toodles!